The first 2 rounds of EnduroCross went pretty well. It's kind of a little bit last minute for us. Honestly, I didn't really think we were going to have a series this year, so I didn't put too much effort into training for it. And we were doing a ton of those like East Extreme Championships and the extreme races, so I was focusing primarily on that. And I was planning on just riding the 2-stroke all year, and then basically made a last minute decision to hop on the 4-stroke. So it's just a matter of scrambling to get parts from our sponsors and everything on time to build the bike, and we pretty much finished it at like 8 p.m. the night before the race, just because everything's already all so backordered and everything. The world's in a weird place right now. So, I was happy to come out of the first round with a pretty good average overall result. It would have been nice to at least win a moto or two, but I'm looking forward to building some momentum now into the rest of the series. I think it's great for the sport to have Trystan up there, and now we kind of have 3 guys all on different brands battling at front of the EnduroCross series. It's definitely was something I probably needed to get me remotivated a little bit again. For a long time now in the States, I was kind of like the go-to guy to win extreme type races, and maybe I slacked off or something, I don't know, but Trystan was able to basically reel me in and get me at 2 of those races, especially at TKO. That one kind of hurt because that's kind of my race, I guess. And I was able to bounce back at Red Bloomer and make a big push, and let him know that I'm not done yet. So it was cool to see him get that factory ride at KTM. I think we just need more kind of competition and more people out there between the brands. Life has definitely changed. I don't really have any free time. My free time goes to testing new stuff on the bike, changing diapers, making sure he's not trying to crash off the couch when no one's looking. But it's been really fun and just amazing experience. And like I said, my free time is completely out the window, but I'm doing my best to manage our time. And it's so cool to see every day something new. And I got a little bicycle I'm trying to push him around on, and he's like around 9 months now, and he can he's kind of figuring things out, but he also puts his hands off the bars, and I'm like, you got to hold on, buddy. Like, I definitely have a lot more busy work now, and I've done a ton of work with like Reduce and FMF and trying to get aftermarket products to make the bike better. And at the end of the day, the work I'm doing is better for the consumers who want to buy stuff now too. So it's a little stressful because after the baby goes down, there's no relaxing for me. Usually I'll go out in the garage and I'll be working till 10, 11 o'clock at night. I went from logistically everything being handled, and now it's like, yeah, try it, sure, if you want, give it a go. And I talk to my mechanic Cody on the phone probably every single day, just about random stuff on the bike or what we're gonna do next. So the freedom's nice, but also at the same time having everything handled for you is nice. But I think that like engineering mentality from school, like I find enjoyment in like trying to make stuff better. And I think me being on the Sherco brand has brought a lot more aftermarket parts companies in to start making stuff for the brand, and and eventually all that stuff will make it in Rocky Mountain and make it more accessible to everyone. So I'm riding a 300 4-stroke, and it's just got, all the Euro bikes I feel like have just the most predictable power range ever. They're meant for slippery grass tracks for 6 days and stuff like that. So it doesn't really have a big hard hit, but it's so easy to ride, really predictable, and it just lugs way better. Like the XC 350 KTMs and Huskies, like they're kind of more of an American style bike where it's meant for like Works or GNCC, which is pretty fast and big glorified type motocross tracks. So they pack a lot of punch, but when you get into the technical stuff, trail riding in Colorado on some tight single track or bring on the EnduroCross track, they kind of like to flame out. It's a little bit harder to ride, where I feel like the Sherco 300 has a huge advantage on that type of technical terrain.